Hey guys, Such Sports here back with another video, and this time we're doing another mock draft, a 10-team PPR where we're gonna be selecting from pick five. Lots of NFL news to catch up on. We had JCM rise up in ADP after his monstrous preseason performance on Monday with the Commanders. He scored a touchdown, I believe it was 30 plus yards, and his ADP is in the hundreds now, where it used to be in like at 220. Stafford's back at practice for the Rams, so that gives a boost to all ADPs for the Rams players like Kyron, Puka, Devontae. Um, Selecting from pick five here is going to be interesting. We're going to be looking at eyeing either Jefferson, CD, or Jahmyr Gibbs, depending on who falls, and potentially Saquon. I've seen all those players fall to five, so we're going to see what we get at five, and we'll construct our team around one of those players. But with this draft here, I'm interested to see who falls to me at the round two spot. Last time we had, I think, had CDJT London start yesterday, and I was shocked by that, and I was at pick five or six, I believe. So we're gonna see who we get here at pick five. Um, Hoping for either CD or Jefferson, and then we'll get the best available running back in round two. But we shall see what happens. I'm gonna queue Jefferson, CD, and Gibbs, and I'm assume or Saquon, and we get one of those four at pick five. There might be a good amount of teams on auto, so hoping to avoid that, but we'll see if that does end up happening. Yeah, in terms of NFL news, we had the Stafford come back. We had JCM's ADP go up. I think Trayvon Henderson's ADP skyrocketed too. He's at like 44 now. Brees Hall went down a bit. Rushy's obviously his suspension is impending for December 30th is when his trial is or hearing is. So we're gonna hear more about his suspension in the middle of the season. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna draft him yet, depending on where he falls. It's gonna be tough to rank him because we don't know if he's suspended or not. Tevin McMillan obviously is still a value pick. Um, Trying to see if there's any other standouts. Um, like Buka's been getting a lot of work with the Bucks one, so I think Buka's gonna be a great pick off the bench. Lots of rookies to like in this draft, so gonna be interesting. Yeah, I like Ibuka later. I like Dak later. I like Tyler Warren a lot this year. I think with the Colts are starting Daniel Jones as Jefferson goes one. Wow, okay. Um, so Daniel Jones starting for the Colts. I feel like they're throwing away the season just from Puka goes four. So that leaves me Saquon, Gibbs, and Lamb. This is so tough to pass on Saquon. I might have to go CD again because I think I'm gonna get Henry or Taylor in round two, and I like that setup more than um that I like so just for the sake of getting a better play in round two, I'm gonna go CD to start my draft, and then I'm gonna get the top running back available in round two, assuming that Henry or JT falls, which I think they will fall in round two. Um, but yeah, lots of teams on auto, so we're gonna get some good values here in this mock draft. As Gibbs goes six and Saquon goes seven, so Puka being a big reach at this point. It looks like I'm gonna get JT or Henry, given how many auto picks there are in this draft. Hoping for that at least. I'd be happy with London as well too. Um, so yeah, we'll absolutely take JT. We're gonna get JT or Henry, or maybe our choice of Henry or JT here. And AJ Brown does go. So we have Henry, JT, or London. I like all three of these players. I'm gonna take Henry here. I like him the most of the three, but I also like London quite a bit. Um, as JT goes a couple picks after. So CD Henry start. I'll absolutely take that. I guess right on what happened. So I got my receiver and running back. It was just given how the draft board was falling, I liked CD there or receiver, and then going with the best running back, the tier two RB ones with Henry and Taylor I liked more than the tier two receiver ones that were available. I do like London a lot, but I think I like Henry and Lamb more than I do Gibbs and London. So really happy with that start. It looks like London will not fall to me in round three. I would love that, but he's not gonna fall. McBride goes. Let's see. T. Higgins is a good option here with as a receiver too. Brock Bowers is interesting in round three. I'm probably not going to bite on Brock Bowers this early, even though I do like him quite a bit as McBride just went. Um, Looks like London is going to go here. Um, yeah, I'm not sure why he's falling so much. McConkey goes. I'm so shocked. Okay, London went finally, but I was shocked that he was not going. T. Higgins is obviously a good pick here. Given how much the Bengals are going to throw the ball. So I like T quite a bit, even in PPR. I'm probably gonna take T here, given that he'll probably have close to 1,000 yard season, if not 1,000. Um, I do like Amarian. Yeah, I think T is the best pick here. So I'm gonna go T Higgins. Set up my receivers really well. I like Kittle in my round. If I get round five, I'll take that. Any earlier, I'm not sure if I want to go with Kittle. But yeah, Henry CD's T Higgins start. Can't complain about that at all. I liked London a lot. Would have loved taking him at round three, pick five, but did not fall to me. That's fine. Very happy with that start. In terms of reaches, looks like Puka is the big reach that kind of changed the perplexity of this draft. The chain went 10, which I just saw him go round two, pick eight in like a different draft I saw, which is interesting given his injury. Tyreek, Josh Allen, JSN go pretty standard so far. Lamar is not gone. That is kind of crazy. I could take Lamar if he's available and stack him with Henry. I think that makes a lot of sense to do that. I would be shocked if he's able to win two picks though. Given that Hurts and Jaden and Josh went before him, I'm surprised that Jaden and Jalen Hurts went before Lamar. Especially Jalen Hurts. I feel like I'd rather have Lamar over him in fantasy, and real life too. Kittle, Amarian is still there. I like Amarian good amount. Um, Obviously like Kittle a good amount, like Henderson a good amount. So lots of good options here in round four. Um, Very happy with one of these four picks. I even like Burrow too a good amount, but I'm not sure if I would take him in round four. So Kamara goes. I'm gonna take Lamar here. He seems like an obvious pick. So Lamar Henry stack. I don't mind that at all. Um, Considering they might be the top offense in the NFL this year, they probably will be. If Kittle falls to me, I'm gonna be tempted to take him. As much as I shouldn't, but let's see. Mike Evans, obviously a good choice as a flex. Amarian is gone right after I take Lamar. I feel like a good value in Lamar in middle of round four. So Lamar Henry CD Higgins cannot complain about that. Henderson at this point is a good pick. I don't mind it at all. Despite what people think about a rookie running back in round five, I think he's a good pick. I think his absolute ceiling is probably RB10, RB11 in fantasy this year, and I don't mind spending on pick on that in round five. So I like him. I like Sutton a lot as well. Wouldn't mind DK, wouldn't mind Rice as Marvin Harrison goes. So with these two auto picks, it looks like Burrow is gonna go, and one of the running backs between Hubbard and Connor. So hoping to get Henderson or Evans here. Um, Otherwise, I'm looking at a teardrop in running backs, where I can look at Pollard, RJ Harvey, Pacheco, that realm. As James Conner does go, as predicted. So Henderson would be a good pick in round five here. I would like Mike Evans. Kenneth Walker goes, so that's ideal. And Mike Evans goes. So Trayvon Henderson is available. I'm going to take him in round five. I think he's a great value in PPR. So yeah, I got him as my RB2. We'll definitely need a third running back now that I have Henderson as RB2. So Pollard, I'm going to be targeting in round six or seven. With these auto picks, I like Sutton next a lot as receiver three. I like Metcalf a lot, but I think he's going to be gone. And I like Tet quite a bit as well as my receiver three. So I'd be happy with any of those receivers. Expecting a good amount of them to be gone, though. If I can get Sutton in round six, that would be the best pick possible, I think, given how the board is falling. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get him in six picks, as all the top picks are going. Rushy and Sutton still available. Laporta goes. A lot of picks just went by. Swift, Hall, Metcalf, pretty standard picks so far. Let's see. If I can get Sutton here, I'd be very happy with that. Same with Rushy. I don't mind taking a swing on Rushy, even with a suspension impending at this point. As Hawkinson goes, that works out for me because I can get Sutton, Rice, or Mahomes goes. So I'm taking Sutton here absolutely as my receiver three. So really good start there with Lamar, Henry, Henderson, Lamb, Higgins, Sutton. Like that a lot. I got two receiver ones and a really good receiver two. So very happy with that. I can go Tet next round. I'm gonna wait on tight end because the top ones are gone, like Laporta and Hawkinson from like the tier two, tier three tight ends. So I'm gonna wait a little bit there. Um, it looks like Tet might be available. Rushy is still available too. So I'm happy with either of those picks at this point, and Pollard as well too. So I'd be happy with either of those picks at this point for my top bench option. And same with Pickens as well. I don't mind. So I'm going to be end up with one of these four guys here. no matter what, which is very exciting. I'm gonna wait on tight end as Rushy does go finally. McMillan goes, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, with this pick here, I think I have to go Pollard. Given that Tajay Spears is gonna be out with an injury for the start of the season. Um, so going Pollard there, very happy with that. And since I have Henderson's RB2, it makes sense to go with the veteran RB. And Pollard, I think he's gonna produce very consistent numbers with Spears out and Cam Ward throwing him dump offs. So I don't mind that at all. I definitely need a fourth receiver. That's for sure. So I can target Matthew Golden, Jacoby Myers, Diggs. I would have liked McMillan, obviously, and or Rushy Rice at round 7, but I get why they wouldn't fall. As Waddle is still falling here, I think he's gonna go by the next time I pick. So Pickens does go. I'm eyeing Myers, Golden, or Diggs for my next choice as Njoku goes and say with Kittle. We'll look at the teams in a bit, but a lot of auto picks, so it's not really worth looking at right now. I'm not gonna stack Ravens again with Andrews. I don't want to do a triple stack, but I do like Warren here in round 9. And with the auto picks, I can get him later, I think. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so Waddle, Pacheco, Tracy goes. I'm looking at Myers my next pick if I can get him. Same with Diggs. I'd be happy with Diggs at this point. Matthew Golden also a good choice. Yeah. Okay. So Myers available. I'm gonna take him. Very consistent option in PPR and UQ quarterback situation with Geno Smith. I think he's gonna produce really good numbers. He'll get a lot of targets. He'll be the receiver one. Obviously Bowers will be the top target in the passing game, but I like Myers a lot. I will snag him easily in round 8. And with this next pick, I like Diggs. I could go after Tyler Warren now at this point in round 9. I think it makes sense to do that. Um, could go for more strength on the bench with Golden or Diggs. So lots to consider here. A lot of auto picks. I can wait on tight end, I think, a little bit. Ibuka, I like it quite a bit a lot too. I can get him hopefully in round 10. So we can get one of these top receivers here and really solidify that room on this team. So Diggs and Golden are available. Very indifferent towards their ranking. I think they're ranked very similarly, which makes sense. It's if I want the Golden upside, and I think I'm going to take that shot on Matthew Golden, so I'm going to take him in round 9. So I'm found passing on Diggs there. So Pollard, Myers, Golden can't complain about that bench at all. Let's take a quick look at the other teams before I pick again because these picks are gonna fly by with auto picks. So pick one team: Jefferson, Bucky, Trey, MHA stack with Trey. I don't love that. I don't love the running backs. Don't. Oh, he stacked. He got Connor too. So he had triple stack with the Cardinals. I don't love that team. Second team is probably very close to what I would do with Bijan, Chase Brown, McConkey. So I like that team quite a bit with Kittle as well. I think he'll be the overall 10 1 or 2 this year. So a very good pick there. And I liked Rushy and Bo next and Mekebukba. That's a great team right there. The Josh's team. Pick 3 team I like a lot. I like a lot. That's one of the stronger teams. You went Amari and JT, London, Chase. That's a stacked team. Puka, Jacobs, Bowers, a little weaker than the other teams I liked. My team I like a lot. I think my team slots in as the second or third best team right now. Jameer, AJ Brown. It looks like I'm on the clock. I got to pick. So I'm gonna go Debo. I do need a tight end still. That's tough. I think I'm gonna go Debo here. That'd be too many receivers though. I have 5 already. Do I go Jacoby Merritt for the upside? Nah. I'll go Tyler Warren now at this point. It makes sense to draft him now. So I do have 2 rookies in the lineup, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I can get like Tucker Craft if he's available. Yeah, I can get him in like round 12 or something and be fine with that. Yeah, as I was saying, I was looking at I think pick 8 or pick 9. No, it's pick 6. Sorry, there's Gibbs, AJ Brown, Devontae. It's a solid team. Don't love it though. Gonna have to pick again here. So yeah, I'm very happy with my team given how I looked at the other teams. Charbonnet, Pearsall, okay, Herbert. So Debo's best available. I'm gonna take Debo. His ADP, I like that a lot. I have a lot of receivers now. I don't need any more. So that's fine. I'm gonna go with JCM if he's available. I'm gonna take Kraft if he's available in a backup QB, and that'll round out my bench. So pretty much have a pretty good layout for the bench. Don't need any more receivers for sure. So then I'll clip defense as well with Denver, Pittsburgh, and kickers we don't have to worry about. But yeah, in terms of pick 6, I don't love the Devontae pick there. I think I would have gone Kyron over him, or I would have gone with yeah, I probably would have taken Kyron. I mean, it's tough in that spot. He kind of is the last receiver. Him and Tyreek and JSN are the last like tier 2 receivers. I mean, I maybe even tier 3. Honestly, I like Drake London, Malik, BTJ a lot more than those guys. So I think they're tier 3 receivers. Same with T. It looks like I'm on the clock again because the auto picks are very fast. The pick 8 team is solid with Amon Ra, Malik, and Tyreek, but don't love the running back situation at all. The pick nine team is okay. He got Allen, Nico, and McCaffrey I like, but the rest of the team is whatever. I like Ridley, like Diggs late, but not a great team. So I can go with my picks now. I'm gonna take May, and hopefully if JCM falls, I'm gonna take him for sure. It looks like he might fall here. We'll see. The pick 10 team, Achane, Genti, and Jigba. I do like that decently. It's not bad. Um, so Kraft is gone. That's fine. I'll take JCM, and then I'll go my tight end as well. My other tight end, like Ferguson or something. And be fine with that. Even Janu, I think he's gonna get a lot of targets, so I think I'm fine with that. JCM just went. Damn, okay. Um, Might as well go defense now. Then I think I'll go Denver now, and then I'll get two more bench spots later. Just secure the best defense. I think it makes sense to do that, and then I'll get a good tight end and a good running back or something, with my last pick, and then kicker I won't show, but just to get the best one available. So yeah, I think I have the second or third best team. I like the pick two team quite a bit. I like my team slightly more. The pick three team did really good with Tet in round seven. He got Marion Hampton in round four. Obviously, he got Drake London in round three. It's a lot of good value picks there. He got Andrews in round eight, where likely he's hurt right now. He got Purdy late, as his QB. I like the bench picks he made. He got Mooney and Ricky Pearsall. Very good picks there. So I think I match up really well with either one or two second best teams. So I'm gonna go Chubb with this next pick because I think I can get Janu and start him at tight end and be happy with that because I think he'll be probably the second leading target getter in the passing game for the Steelers, considering how much Arthur Smith likes him. So I think that's a good value pick. I don't know why he's at 166 ADP. I think he was going to be better than that for sure. Yeah, he produced really good numbers towards the end of last year, and I think he'll continue that in Pittsburgh. So I'm gonna go probably running back first. Yeah, so Chubb, did Nick Chubb go already? There's no way he went. Oh, he did not go. I'll take Nick Chubb now, and I'm gonna get Janu, and I'll get my kicker, and then probably call it from there. But yeah, overall great draft. I'd give this an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and take the best available tight end now, and then call this draft off. But you guys will see. I'll get Ferguson or Janu like off camera. But thank you guys so much for watching this mock draft. We'll see you guys in the next one.